Welcome to Prague.
Not John, Jan.
Nás pravíš.
Well, that's not a rainstorm, it's an ice storm. We made it here late last night. We're a bit tired, but we're excited to go check out this beautiful city. We're actually going to be doing a whole train trip around Central Europe. So we're going to take you guys along from Prague to Vienna to Bratislava, Slovakia, and then ending in Budapest before we take a train through Austria back to Germany, where it all began.
So we were supposed to arrive in Prague yesterday at 6 p.m., but well, we're supposed to be landing right about now, and the captain just came on the intercom and informed us the airport shut down because of an ice storm and we're being rerouted. So we're staying on the plane, that's all we know. Hopefully weather clears and we're not on here for too long.
And again, captain speaking to, because now we have received allocated departure time from here towards Prague. Time will be active in about 1 hour and 20 minutes. We've received information for allocated departure time from here in 40 minutes from now.
We're moving. 11 o'clock, but we're moving.
Finally getting out of here.
We are a bit tired, but we're still going out. We're actually doing a self-guided tour from Nomad Epicureans. They've got a whole self-guided walking tour, so we're gonna check out some buildings, check out some art pieces, and just kind of enjoy strolling around the city. And we do have one special guest joining us for this trip. This is my lovely mother, Deanne. She will be joining us the whole time. So you'll probably see her in the background of videos. She's not just following us around, but we love traveling with her, so we're happy she's here.
So we're crossing the Tava River right now. This is the main river that goes through Prague. There's a bunch of bridges. We're a little bit outside of Old Town, but we're gonna head that way towards the Old Town Bridge. I was just looking on Google Maps though, and this right here is literally called the Pigeon Wash Zone. So all the pigeons come here and wash themselves right on those logs.
So these giant babies that we just saw, apparently they are part of a bigger exhibit. There's a TV tower somewhere here in Prague that apparently is really ugly, but they built these giant babies crawling up the TV tower, which are just smaller replicas of those. So we're gonna go try to find it eventually. You guys have probably never seen Isabel as a child, but this snowman kind of looks like her as a child. So we're heading to the Lennon Wall, which was created in honor of John Lennon after he was murdered back in the 80s. The Beatles were a big thing here because when it was still communism, the youth obviously did not like it. And the Beatles were all about, you know, self-power and peace and
love, and
non-conformity. So it's been a big deal and it's still here today. All right, our next stop is what Isabel said she was the most excited for out of the entire trip. Isn't that right?
I'm most excited for hot red wine.
Hot red wine.
You want some old wine?
We do love our mulled wine.
we should probably get some after we go see my favorite thing of the whole trip.
It's a pretty funny piece. There's a lot of unique art here. I read that there was a number you could text and they would actually spell something out for you with their P, but I don't see a phone number next to it, so it's not happening today.
And are you serving?
One or two?
I want one.
Let's do 2. 2 hot wines. And then maybe I'll do one of these hearts.
So 280 together.
All right. Well, I got some mulled wine. This is so hot.
I've never been in a walkway with a traffic light before, but it's smart. We did not realize this, but we're headed to the town square and the Christmas market's still going on. Could I please do 1 Balkan cheese, 1 pulled pork, and 1 of the chicken ones? Thank you. Alright. One nice thing is we have not had to get any cash yet, which has been awesome. Everywhere lets you use card. Alright, I think I'm having the pork. Whoa. Mine's like a ham and onion soup. It's delicious.
Oh no. Cheese. Good morning. We're gonna get ourselves dressed. It's around 9 a.m. We have to head out so that we can go to this really cute breakfast spot that we saw yesterday and then head over to Old Town to do all the things we missed yesterday. So we'll see you on the road.
We think those were muskrats. We're not totally sure, but they were definitely used to humans because they were extremely friendly. But we didn't feed them. You really shouldn't feed wild animals like that.
But clearly they're used to being fed because they were very, very confident coming up to us. You know what? If I had like some leaves, I'd feed them.
She would have fed them. She'd have fed them anything she had. Drew from the future here. We just got back to the hotel and looked up what we thought were muskrats. Turns out they're called nutrias, and they're actually a huge problem. Not a huge problem, but they're a bit of a problem here in Prague. People keep feeding them and they have no predators, so they're essentially an invasive species and their numbers just keep growing. So if you are here, definitely don't feed them because the population does not need to grow. It actually needs to shrink, so don't feed them.
It's a better health.
Just had a wonderful lunch and now we are heading up to Naroda Street, which is part of the royal route. So it's how the kings and queens used to get up to the castle back in the day during celebrations and things like that. So it's a big street lined with beautiful houses, summer cafes, restaurants, and things like that now. So we're gonna head up that way and make our way to the castle. All right, we found a little waffle shop called Mr. Dick. This is their waffle.
We have more penises in the back, so at least make some photos.
Okay, alright.
Come with me.
All right.
Because these It will be the biggest steaks you've ever seen in your life. And don't worry, we have titties as well. So please make some pictures. You don't have to spend your money, just have the good experience.
This city is just hilarious. It's lined with these old beautiful buildings, and then there's so much like erotica, and funny statues. The people here, they've got twisted minds, I think. It's pretty funny.
And here is the place where you can legally make a dick pic and no one gets offended.
No. And then you walk out to just normal Prague. I love all the little kids going on their field trips. Being able to go on a walk and it just being an art museum.
Yeah. So a lot of these places, houses, buildings were built before they had street numbers here. And so a lot of them just have like little old signs or little symbols above the doorway. So instead of going to house number 13, you'd go to the sheep house like this one.
This might be from Metamorphosis.
Oh, because he changes into the bug. But this is the row where the king and royalty used to go. Loops up, and then the castle is up over that way. Who's that?
Josef Chapotsky. Regimu 20. Stoleti Prejevishi Zanelicke Zime.
If you can speak Czech, let us know how she did.
Please tell me. Been working on it since today.
I ran out of data this morning for high school.
Not John. Yeah. Belmondo, yeah. Here. Click.
That guy?
Yes.
This song?
This song, my song,
Oh.
for Jean-Paul Belmondo.
Oh, you wrote it for him.
Original. Teď léto končí, my dva nejsme tam. Nad cigárkem tvým své oči přivírám. Na tvý se večer podívám. Poslechnu zprávy, co svět přináší nám. Olympijské hry jsou plné úžasů. Vždyť Francie tak hledí na krásu. V louči tam oheň opět plápolá. Zbližuje všechny, vždyť tak to prý být má. Zbližuje všechny, vždyť tak to prý být má.
Bravo! Bravo! So apparently everyone in Prague is just super nice. We keep on walking into people and they're smiling, friendly. We just had a man literally give us a concert, just the two of us. Looked us in the eye the whole time. It was wonderful. And you know, it's the middle of winter. It's just where I feel like people are more quiet and, you know, standoffish, but not here. Everyone's amazing. And so is this view we just walked up to.
It's starting to rain, so we're gonna head into the castle complex. It's actually the largest castle complex in the world at 70,000 square meters. So it's got churches, gardens, a castle, palaces. So let's go.
It's about to start raining. We're gonna find a pub. We'll see you inside. The castle The castle line was way too long, so we gotta go. Well, that's not a rainstorm, it's an ice storm. Oh my god.
Thank you. So, now's a good time to talk about beer. Prague and the Czech Republic love beer so much that they actually invented the Pilsner. The Czech Republic actually drinks more beer per person than any other country in the world. So today, we're gonna help that. Cheers.
You ever heard of mulled wine? Been drinking it all season. Every single glass that I have tastes slightly different, so I guess we'll have to do a taste test and see what this one's like. And I think the orange slice might add a little extra something. That one's a little stronger.
We're actually in a mall right now, but that's because right outside of it is the Kafka rotating head sculpture. It's created by the same guys who did those walking babies. And at the top of the hour, it does its whole spinning, dancing thing. Same as the astronomical clock, which is a big tourist thing here. That's at the top of the hour and they're kind of close to each other. So if you're short on time, you should probably pick one. There's no better way to end your time in a city than with a delicious local meal, so we are going out for dinner to a pub we found, which is one of the oldest in Prague too, so it should be really cool. And if you made it this far in the video, we wanted to say thank you. We appreciate each and every one of you, and if you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe. We've got 3 more cities to go to on our train trip, so let's get some dinner. Yes, dark beer for me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. So to order your beer here, they have a guy walking around with a giant beer tray. You have dark beer, and you have light beer.
Cheers.
What are they?
Good evening. Liquor herbal, becherovka, and liquor made from honey.
Do one honey.
Yes, please. Herbal. Perfect, thank you very much. Cheers, say na zdraví. Na zdraví.
Na zdraví.
Na zdraví.
All right, I got a big old plate of goulash. That is the perfect dish for a cold, cold day. Wow.
While he's singing 99 Luftballons, we're gonna drink this beer and then we're gonna go to bed because tomorrow we're headed to Vienna for another 4-day extravaganza and we're gonna take you guys with us. But for tonight, we're gonna drink our beers and we'll see you on the train tomorrow morning. Cheers.
Cheers.
Za víkonskou hospodou až vyjde měsíček, dám ti z lásky 1000 rupiček za vodou.